In a broad world of tarot where we constantly seek guidance to our questions pertaining to broken hearts, the acquisition of more money, improved health, and the common fare, the readings contained within our universe are meant to inform us of the dangers lurking around random corners and to provide direction on how best to avoid them. This information is timeless, so whether it gives us insight into our present, direction towards our future, or clears away the shroud of confusion surrounding our past, let us now delve deep into the mysterious realms of Phantom Justice Tarot. Hello, and welcome back to another installment of Phantom Justice Tarot. I'm your host, The Phantom, and I pray that you all are doing well, staying safe, taking care of yourselves, and taking care of each other. So, you already know what this channel is about. So, if you like this video and it resonates with you in any type of way, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. So, let's go ahead and get into the reading. So, let's see what energy we have to come out. I'll give the cards a little bit of a shuffle. All right, that was 3 good shuffles in a row, so I'll take that as a positive sign, because sometimes with these cards, as you can hear me shuffling them, they're like I don't know what kind of material, but I like that they're sturdy material, but they can get a bit stiff. So let's see what comes out. Lord, we get the Temperance card, comes out in the reverse. So somebody is off balance. Somebody is off balance. Could be a mental imbalance as well too, because the Temperance does, in the upright, things are balanced, things are flowing, things are smooth. There's a smooth transition. But when it comes out in the upright, in the reverse position, someone is thrown off kilter. I don't know, I was about to say thrown off their high horse. That was the term that almost came to mind. So someone could have been thrown off their high horse, especially if someone maybe dealing with an inflated ego. Absolutely nothing wrong with the ego, because we need the ego. We need the ego, to boost our confidence and for self-esteem and to take action. But when we have an inflated ego, then that tends to get in the way of everything else, because we want what we want when we want it, how we want it, and we don't care how we get it, and we don't care who we have to hurt to get it. You know what I mean? So someone here possibly dealing with that, but there could also be a mental imbalance as well too that I'm picking up with this Temperance energy. Sagittarius could be involved. You could be Sagittarius, or you could be dealing with one. That's what the Temperance card, that's the sign that it represents. Doesn't have to be. I'm just calling out a few of the signs. And the Emperor card comes out in the reverse. This is okay. The Emperor, that's that masculine energy. Okay? This is what it looks like in the upright. Whether it be a man, whether it be a woman, it doesn't have to be. Okay? It's just energy. But, and I didn't I just say the ego? The one that we use for our confidence, to take charge, to take action, to make things pop and shake. We're in control. But we're using our power to advance. We're not using our power to dictate or to use our ego to push someone else down. But when you get the Emperor in this position, it's everything that I said. Opposite of what I was saying before right there. This is someone with a super inflated ego. This is someone My way or the highway. It could be a father figure or a husband or it could be a woman again in their masculine energy. I got the word deranged. Okay? And I did get mental. Someone is dealing with some type of mental imbalance. And it's because they have lost control or they are losing control of something. They could be losing control of themselves. They could be losing control of their power that they had on other people or other situations. But it's throwing them off. Could be an Aries. You could be or could be dealing with one. But this is just toxic masculinity right here. Okay? And again, don't get so hung up on man, woman. This is energy, masculine energy, feminine energy. This could be a woman operating in a toxic masculine energy. But whoever it is someone who just felt as if they need to dominate or they had the right to dominate just because of whatever position it was that they held. Whether it was a parent, whether it was a supervisor, whether it was an instructor or a teacher or a professor, anybody in an authority position, someone abused their authority. And because they abused their authority, now it's somehow come back to get them or to bite them. Two of Wands in the reverse. Because I feel as if one way they abuse their authority is to keep someone stuck, or maybe just feeling as if they held all the cards, dangling carrots in people's faces, whatever the situations may have been. But using their power to keep people in a certain position. So hell, this doesn't even have to be one person, this emperor. This could be a system. This could be an organization. This could be, just something of that nature where a lot of masculine energy was. So, I don't know, like those group secret societies, things of that nature, fraternities, men's clubs, gentlemen's clubs. I don't know, any of that. This person, these group of people, they abuse their power pretty much. But their reign of terror is kind of coming to an end, or has come to an end. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody is... Yes, I knew it. Something told me to look on the bottom of the deck. The Tower card. Something is about to strike. Or something's about to strike this person, or they're about to, some kind of tower moment, like something that just completely catches them off guard, or they're about to do something. But with this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, again, it's giving me we are not in an okay space, mental health wise. Because the Pentacles not only represent money and finance, but they represent time. Time. They represent time. They represent our physical body, our health. Someone is not in good health. So it's something like, I don't know if this person is running out of time or they've run out of time. This organization or so has run out of time with something, but that's what's going on, because they know that their grip is not as strong as it once was. If they had a grip on certain groups of people or a certain person or whatever it is, their grip is not as strong as it used to be. And it's kind of like they know they're biding their time, like they know that something is about to occur. And again, that could be what's playing on their mental state. Yeah, I mean, when you think about it, if you know, say it like this, if we know that we have been horrible to people or to a person, we wanted to dominate them, we wanted to control them, we wanted to step on them, to bully them, to throw our weight around, and we've been getting our way this whole time. When things start to unravel or things begin to go in another direction from what we're used to or what we expected, then and we know, like I said, we know that we've done something or some things, that karma is always going to come back. So imagine if we've been riding high on the hog or riding high on the horse or whatever this whole time because of we were in a position of power, and we start to see that, wait a minute, things are kind of going, the opposite direction of how they used to. We have to know that there's only a matter of time before I'm caught, or there's only a matter of time before someone rats me out, or there's only a matter of time before I completely lose my shit right here, and I show my hand, I spaz out. I apologize if that is offensive to anyone, okay? It's a term. I'm not trying to offend anyone. It's only a matter of time before, but that's what I feel is going on. As I said, they can't wrap their head around something, and it's very hard for them to do that. So it's like their mental capacity is failing. They're grasping at straws now because they know that they're on the verge of being exposed. They're on the verge of being found out. That's what that Tower card is for. Because they've been lying. King of Swords in the reverse. That's somebody who's been lying about something. They've not been honest about what's been happening. They've not been honest about their words, their actions, their deeds. So I say all that to say, when we see that tower approaching, or when we see the storm on the horizon, that has to, it's kind of like we want to get away, but we can't get away. So someone may be trying to escape their karma or their comeuppance or whatever is coming back around to them, but it's inevitable. Whether this is one person or whether this is a group of people. The writing's on the wall. The writing is on the wall pretty much for this situation. They can't run away from this. 8 of Cups in the reverse. 8 of Cups in the upright. You see how this person is going up these steps and just leaving the cups right there? That's emotional disconnection. They're no longer able to, their emotions are in here now. Like I said, it's some kind of emotional upheaval or some kind of mental upheaval. They can't run away from whatever it is that they've been able to get away from previously in the past. So, what is this? So, they have to face this now because the 8 of Cups, as I say, you walk away from something, you emotionally disconnect, you wash your hands of it, we're done with it, we don't have to see it again, we don't have to deal with these people again. So this is someone who thought that they could do something to someone or to some people. They, and especially again, if they were in a position of power where they were over, these people, not saying that they were more important or that they were better, but this was a person, or it could represent that group who was in a higher position and maybe kept other people, as I said, in a lower position, maybe making them feel as if they were inferior. This could even be as something as, on a smaller scale, a relationship. Maybe someone who thought they were better than another person, but now it turns out that someone is kind of having to eat their words, eat crow, is the other phrase. But they're no longer able to just run away from this. They kind of have to face some things now. Because before, they were in a position where they could have other people do it for them, or they could cover this up, or they could just pretty much just say that whatever needed to be done had to be done simply because of who they were or what position that they held. But clearly, someone is being dethroned here. So it's brought somebody back down to earth. Somebody had to be brought back down to earth. Reality check. The Seven of Pentacles comes out in the reverse. Wow. As I said, whatever investments or whatever endeavors that they had been investing in before, or even just having other people kind of look after these endeavors or look after what it was, now everything is being uprooted. So things are coming back to the surface. Whereas before, this person thought that they could just kind of bury something. Because now the bodies are being uncovered. Oh, Lord. And y'all already know, like I said, what this channel is about. The bodies are being uncovered here. So, the past deeds are being, like I said, this Eight of Cups, it was easy to walk away from that before, but now it's not so easy to walk away from. It's not so easy to get away from it, especially on an emotional level. So, now their past deeds and everything now being dredged up, and possibly dredged up for other people to see. Whereas before, they were able to keep this hidden. They were able to be cloaked. Not anymore. Mask off. And here we go with this King of Swords again in the reverse. On top of the Emperor in the reverse. So this, it could be a line. Somebody could have been in the justice system too. This could be... Phantom Justice Tarot? We are all about justice on this channel. We are all about justice. So are you telling me that we may have had some corrupt official or corrupt officials, people who were in certain positions or certain statuses or certain positions of power who abused their power because of their connections, because of their words, because they were able to just make a phone call. And when they made that phone call, their actions were taken care of. But now, all of those phone calls, all of those words, all of those actions, all of those thoughts are now coming back home to be revisited. And now everything that this person did or was doing or hell even planned on doing is now coming up to the surface. You see this? Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Does this person look as if they are happy about what is about to occur? You can put that thumbs up, down, because I guess because I said happy and I gave a thumbs up. But seriously, does it look as if this person is having a good time? Not to me, because they already know what's coming. They know what's on the horizon. They already see all of these, like I said, every single action that they did. But all it takes is one. You see that one sword? We have 8 swords that's over here lined up against the wall. This is that person's accomplishment. These are their trophies. These are what they were doing when they were proud of whatever it was they were doing. But now we have this one sword that's right above their heads. All it takes is one. All it takes is one time. All it takes is one person. All it takes is one situation. All it takes is one phone call. All it takes is one to bring all of this person's misdeeds, their abuse, their lies, their schemes, their plans. All it takes is one to bring all of that stuff down. And that's what's happening now. Something told me to look on the bottom of the deck. What do we see here? The sun exposed. Everything's out in the open. As I said, this person sees the writings on the wall. So they already see what's coming. They already know this. Justice in reverse. So all the injustices and everything that have been done now coming out. Judgment. Judgment, seriously. As I said, they already know. They already know. They already see it. This is the judgment card, y'all. Judgment comes when we have done all of these deeds, whether it be positive deeds or whether it be negative deeds. It really doesn't matter. But we're going to pay for every single one of those things. So, is our heart going to be as light as a feather? Or is our heart going to be so heavy that it weighs us down? So, this person might be on the verge of confessing something, because as I said, it's one thing here that is on their mind. All it takes is one person. One person could be exposing this person or this group for whatever abuse of power or authority that they were doing. Or this person very well might be the one to confess themselves. And I say that because we get the 3 of Wands here. Three of Wands. So this is someone who, they're expecting something. Okay, they're already expecting this. So it's pretty much them asking the question of, is it better to just go ahead and wait for whatever judgment or whatever is coming to them? Or should they just go ahead and bite the bullet and do this themselves? I'm here to tell you, either way, we saw the sun card. The sun is the happiest card in the deck. And it trumps everything that just came out here. It's all coming out anyway. So whether this comes out by this person's own volition or whether it comes out because they've been exposed by someone else, an outside external party, it's all going to be right there on display. And they already know. That's the thing about it. Even when they were in this position of abusing their power, throwing their weight around, or using their ego to influence others, even when they were doing all of this, they there had to have been some moments where they realized that they could possibly be found out about this. But I feel as if, I could be wrong, but I feel as if that's the rush of a lot of people who do things of that nature, because they can get away with it. They don't have to answer to anybody. So if they're in that position, then they could possibly think, well, where's the fun in not getting caught? You know what I mean? Where's the fun in not getting caught? You know, if I'm already in this certain position, then yes, I'm able to do what I want to do, but where's the thrill? And I feel as if the thrill came from whatever other actions someone else was doing. You know, because obviously doing something for a long time or operating in a certain type of way for a long time, for a while, yeah, it's going to bring us what we need or what we want, but we might get bored with that same routine. So then we're going to start looking for other ways to, okay, how do I, kind of get another rush or get a bigger thrill out of this? So this is someone who could have, I don't know, sadistic comes in my mind. So I don't know. Like I said, we know what this channel is about. So if this is someone or a group of people, whoever, who got their thrills by one thing, then they had to up the ante. And that's what's going on. So someone upping the ante with doing stuff, and it's kind of like the thing about it is they had to be put down. They had to be stopped. Something had to be done, because this was overkill or just doing too much, looking for that next rush or that next thrill, but kind of just having no regard for other people's lives or feelings or emotions or mental capacity. The Fool comes out in the reverse. So, I feel as if this person, like I said, these bodies that are coming up are other people that might be speaking up. Now, okay, keep in mind when I say these bodies, now, it doesn't necessarily have to say these people did something or they hurt someone or they physically took someone's life. Now that very well could be the case, okay, and that could be coming back up now. Like if they have like floods and stuff like that. It has been flooding a lot in certain areas of the country, and maybe like shallow graves. So hey, if there was a flood or something, or water or something that washed up some bodies, that very well could be the case. But if that's not the case, then this could just be saying other people from the past who have dealt with this same type of mistreatment from this person or this group. They're resurfacing. So everything, this person is now being haunted, or this person will be being confronted by the things that they tried to bury. That's what's coming up. So it's kind of like a pet cemetery, if you ask me. If y'all familiar with that Stephen King novel and the movie of the same name. What is this? The Queen of Wands comes out in the reverse. This Queen of Wands right here is, I feel as if what this is saying, like I said, if this person was dealing with this type of person, or these group of people were dealing with these people, dealing with kind of like low vibrational, people that could be coming out, as well too. Maybe certain people that they dealt with, as I said, who weren't in the most upright status or position. So that's being exposed, because the Queen of Wands, that's that, it's being very, how do I want to say? reckless, I'll say, with our energy, especially like in a sexual way, because the Queen of Wands is about passion, it's about action, sexiness, right there. But when it comes out in the reverse, this is someone who used, you know, sex as a weapon, or who only dealt with people who were in this type of energy, just wanted them for, a good quick hot time, stuff like that, but weren't really taking them seriously or so. So this could have been the type of people that this person or this group dealt with. That could be coming out, as well too, especially if these were supposed to be people who were in a certain position where they held power and authority. Then, they were expected to hold themselves in a very responsible, accountable, professional, just position. But behind closed doors, they were doing other stuff, or dealing with these types of people, whether it be men or women, just people they were usually, I don't know. I did say gentleman's club or something right there. And then this Queen of Wands comes out on top of the Emperor and the King. So I'm like, masculine energy, men. Okay, so it could have been a mixed group. It could have been a group where it had men and women, or it could have just been, certain genders. But behind closed doors, they had other extracurricular activities going on. Oh, Ace of Wands. That's y'all know what the Ace of Wands is. I don't know if you know, but I'm gonna let you know. The Ace of Wands is fire, it's action, it's passion. It's a wand. It's very phallic as well too. Ace of Wands represents sex. Okay. And as soon as I'm talking about that, then that card flips out. Lovers. Exactly. Come on. I can't make this up. This was an organization that dealt, I don't know, maybe something with sex crimes or sex trafficking or something, as well too. That was here. Some of these people, like I said, they could have been, in their own connections or their own partnerships, or, their own marriages or business or whatever it was, but they were dealing with other people outside of their connection. These could be the bodies that are coming up. Hey, I don't know. What's this? 10 of Pentacles, but and it falls on top of the Judgment card. These people are losing everything. This person or this group or whoever it is. The 10 of Pentacles in the upright, you see that? That's long-term success. That's stability with our homes, our health, our money, our finances, our careers, our positions, our status, our authority. This person is losing their position of power. They're losing their status. They're losing their money. They're losing their connections. They're losing, hell, some of these people could be losing their families. The 6 of Swords comes out in the reverse. And the 10 of Wands. Okay. 10 of Wands, that's a heavy burden right there. You see, so when I was talking about, people abusing their power or flexing or, like I said, even if this was people dealing with other people outside of their own connections on the surface, behind closed doors, they're doing other stuff with other people and maybe even forcing their power or forcing themselves on other people, right here. When they were in that position of just the one, with the Ace of Wands, and as we already established with this, it was all happy-go-lucky and just very free and open, very light. Because it was okay, because they were in that certain position, as I said. and no one was going to question them. No one was going to stop them. No one was going to go against them. But now that things are exposed, here we go with the Ten of Wands. It's a heavy burden that they have to bear now. They're carrying that load on their back. So the same things maybe that they did to other people, or the ways they treated other people, or abusing other people, or whatever the situation may be, now they're carrying the brunt of that. And now things are going to get so much harder for them. And especially because we have the Six of Swords that comes out in the reverse. The Six of Swords is about being able to be guided away or leaving something behind. But it comes out, as I said, on top of this stack with the Eight of Cups in the reverse. No longer can they emotionally disconnect from this, but they can no longer mentally escape this either, because their minds just won't let them. Their minds won't let them. Their thoughts won't let them. Whatever it is, because they know that something is on the verge of being exposed or coming out. So, and I just realized, I just thought about it. The card, right before I began the video, I was shuffling the deck, and the card that popped out was the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is about being locked up. Eight of Swords is about a mental imprisonment, but it can also very well represent a physical imprisonment as well too. So whoever this person is who is going off the deep end, they already know what's coming. They already see this. They already anticipate this, and they already know why they are going to be receiving this karma or this judgment. So they have two choices. They can either sit back and wait for it to come to them, or they can speak up and they can say something themselves. But either way, it's not really looking that wonderful for them. Anyway, you all, thank you all for joining me for another installment of Phantom Justice Tarot. I pray that you all continue to do well, stay safe, and take care of yourselves and take care of each other. And hit that like, share, and subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. And I will talk to you all later. God bless you. Stay safe and good night.